The things that make for your peace. Luke 2 verse 14. On the day Jesus was born, the angels sang together, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men." All heaven invaded the earth that day. It was as though a veil had been torn back and a heavenly dimension was made known. Light was streaming down upon the earth. The darling of heaven had entered into the earth's sphere. These heavenly visitors were making clear two important things. Number 1, God in the highest, heaven, should be glorified and celebrated. Number 2, those on earth should know peace and goodwill. That's what God wanted. That was always His will for the earth. And now that time had fully come, here He was, wrapped in a blanket and born in a manger. Peace and goodwill, all wrapped up in the person of Jesus. And that is all He ever did. That is what He brought all the time. God things, good things, perfect gifts. You can read it again and again. He never stops. The goodness of God never stops and never gives up. But when this baby had grown up into a man, he found himself weeping profusely over a beautiful city, over Jerusalem. And these were the words he spoke in Luke 19 verse 42. If you had known, even you, especially in this, your day, the things that make for your peace, but now they are hidden from your eyes. Jesus went on to say what he had seen in the future: enemies surrounding the city, destruction, and not one stone upon another. Why? Was this God's will? Did God want this destruction, death, and terror? Of course not. It's not in Him, it's only in us. It was because of their own indifference, because of their independence, their refusal and rejection, and their complete lack of discernment of the goodness of God towards them, and the visitation of Jesus into their lives. If they had only seen and known and received what God had for them, everything could have been different. It is just the same today. God declares that today is a day of grace, of peace and goodwill. But to experience it, we must want it, receive it, and thank God for His visitation into our lives.